Hello everyone, it's Andrea, welcome back. Today we take a look at the Thompson, a weapon available for the Allied forces. The Thompson is great because you have first of all 700 rounds per minute, which is pretty good. You have a 20 round magazine and you can go on fully automatic or semi-automatic fire mode, and you can also attach a extended magazine or a drum magazine to the weapon, making it either a 30 round magazine or a 50 round magazine. And the weapon can also have a foregrip. And take in mind, not always the Thompson is available. For example, for the Commonwealth, if you play offensive on Ortona, only the officer will be able to use the Thompson, and you would just have the extended magazine and the foregrip and the sling available for the weapon as attachments. But if you play Sicily, for example, you will see that the Thompson will also be available for the assault class, and you will be able also to have a drum magazine on the weapon. Talking about the drum magazine, I believe a good player which knows the best spot to cut down enemy reinforcements, using a Thompson with a drum magazine, you can take down a whole team and do a lot of damage, also because you have 700 rounds per minute, which is very good for taking out multiple opponents. The downside of using this weapon is, first of all, if you want the drum magazine, if you want the foregrip, if you wanted the sling, you have to use a lot of supplies, and you also need a lot of supplies just to have this weapon. So I recommend, if it's your first round, focus on small grenades, focus on taking objectives, on getting kills without using any attachments, because if you start using attachments early on, you won't have room for a light kit, you won't have room for grenades, you won't have room for a radio. So focus on what the team need first, and once you have some team play, you start taking objectives, you will get more supplies, and that's the time for you to upgrade the weapon. It's especially good if you play offensive. On the second round you will have a lot of supplies, and this will make a huge difference. The damage of the Thompson is not that low. We have 76 damage, which is almost like the M1919. The M1919 has 80 as damage. So take in mind, it's almost half as a bolt action rifle, so 2 or 1 hits on the torso will be enough to kill someone. The problem when it comes down to killing opponents is when facing enemies which are very far away, because even if you have a single fire available on the weapon, the accuracy of the weapon is pretty bad. So I recommend always focusing on taking the enemy when they have the whole body exposed, so flanking, so rushing all the time, because if you try to go from window to window, try to take enemies from medium range, you will be at disadvantage. So guys, that's it for the Thompson. Not my favorite weapon, but it's pretty good, and I don't see why you shouldn't use it if you're the type of player that want to rush and be very aggressive. On a last note guys, I'm seeing Day of Infamy with the same player count around 90 when I start playing, and the only servers available are the American ones. And even though it seems like the game is dying, take in mind the game is in alpha, and I believe when the game is released out of alpha, they will make free weekends, they will promote the game more. So don't lose hope on Day of Infamy and keep giving feedback to the developers. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.